day, everybody. This is Calxiyn here with Frieren Episode 10 Reaction and Review, and I'm super excited, so let's just get into it. 3, 2, 1, press and play. Alrighty. And we will, of course, theorize and all that fun stuff in the OP. And I think, judging by the thumbnail, it seems like we're gonna get some, like, Flamme, Frieren, yeah, exactly. Okay. Okay, but where's the butt happening? Okay. Oh, I see. Also, I love her. She's so pretty. That sounds a little sus, though. That kind of does sound like, are we the bad guys? You know what I mean? So maybe I was right after all. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Because aren't some humans also monsters capable of speech, right? And so, like, you would think that there's some, not leeway, but you guys understand what I'm saying. Like, that not everyone is like that. Like, maybe there are some demons that aren't like that. I don't know. I don't know if I'm thinking too hard, but I feel like there's some sort of twist. If you guys are new, we talked about the idea that Frieren has parallels with the demons, like in terms of her behavior. Like, she has her little smile. The demon guy had his little smile 2 episodes ago, I believe it was. Otherwise, this is a commission, so thank you again to the commissioner. If you guys are interested, basically, you can commission me to watch whatever you want within reason, right? But the commissioner paid me to do Frieren up to 12. I had already started the show, but I became in a position where I couldn't really, like, do YouTube full-time anymore, or, like, at all, and so, you know, the commission is really helpful for that sort of thing. So they commissioned for me to continue watching, and, like, I'm totally in love with this show, so I'm so glad that I'm able to continue watching it, and, you know, see at least the end of this arc, I'm assuming, is where that will take us, because this arc is fire. Like, I love everything they're doing with the demon conflict. It's so interesting. So I guess we will see what's going on, like, with this shit, because oh, okay, so we're back to him. Oh! He hasn't started to disappear, though. Oh, no! Oh, dear. Right. Wait, I mean, but they're there, even if they're, you know, here. Yeah, but not anymore. Like, Frieren has gotten stronger. See, he's just talking. He's just talking. Yeah. Yeah. Huh? Huh? What changed? I think maybe something Hamel said. Why do I feel like something is wrong because something is wrong? Something is totally wrong. What? I don't understand. What? Oh, that's a thing that's not fair. Oh. What? Oh, it has to be something evil. It has to be like aura snatching, right? Like keeping the lives inside the staff, like the past lives or something, like keeping life force in the staff. I don't know. That's what I think the shoe is gonna be, or something. Like they take the spirits or like the mana or like the energy of either the dead people or the dead demons or something. Like it has to be something like that, right? Okay. Oh, wait, is this Frieren's backstory? Oh, wait. So was she lying about elves not having, like, you know, a desire to reproduce or, like, live or something? Because this is like a town. So, this seemed, like, that seemed a little like bullshit. I thought that maybe the demons were killing the elves, is what I was thinking, but... Uh-huh, but Frieren has more power. That's crazy. What is going on right now? What the fuck, bro? I love her, though. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's not good. Oh. So maybe that's why she was there, actually. Maybe it wasn't an elf village. Yeah, see? So that's... Did Frieren learn her behavior from Flamme? What? I love how she just abducted her, like, what? That's hilarious. I love this, though. This is so cool. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. Right. Oh, they want her? What? Oh, yeah, well. Oh, see? That's what I was saying. Right. Oh. She's gonna fuck them up, right? Let's go! Let's go! Oh my god! She's so cool! I love how it's just like there was a ripple through the grass, but that's it! That's insane! I love her so much! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! But yeah, so that's what I was thinking! The elves are being exterminated! Why didn't Frieren just tell them that? Right! Okay. Oh, so maybe they aren't stealing souls or something. They're just hiding their mana presence, I guess. That's what's unfair. But no, but like just the way the demon reacted, I feel like that, like the whole like you should be ashamed of yourself, it needs to be breaking some other taboo. Like I just feel like that's not enough. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. I'm cooking, guys. I'm cooking. I'm burning the food. I'm cooking. Oh boy. Okay, see? Okay, yeah, sure. This reminds me of the conversation that Frieren and Fern had. Okay. Yeah, so that's why we saw, like, sort of a trickle with Flamme. I like how they're showing this as sort of like steam almost. Oh, I see. Is that why Frieren is tired all the time? Oh my god! That's interesting! Oh! See, my lust thing may be right, because she has little hearts in her hair, and the scale has a heart on it, so... Damn, see, so is Frieren gonna get that? Damn, it would be fucked up. Like, I just had a vision in my head of, like, well, what if Frieren takes the scale and then forces, like, Aura to, like, do herself in, you know what I mean? But then what would they do with the scale for the rest of the show is what I'm wondering, like... I love this. I love how this looks. Oh my god. Yeah, so Frieren's just gonna clap her ass, right? Like... Right! Yeah, see, look, the scale's a little heart. I love, like, the ancient Greece, like, vibe of everything. Oh, it makes me so happy. Oh my god. I'm such a nerd, but I love this, like, style and the clothing style and everything. Oh my goodness. Right. So that's what I was theorizing about. Like, an idea if whether or not, like, they actually care about each other or something. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. I see, yeah. So there's the servants and then there's the, you know... Interesting! I like this! This is interesting! Oh my god! Yeah! Yeah! See? Oh, I like this! Oh, that's why they hone their signature spell. Like, it's their identity and, like, their arrogance. You know? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, exactly. So, like, maybe for temporary purposes, but usually, yeah. Like, maybe temporarily, but they'd get bullied if they suppressed their mana. Yeah, basically. I mean, they can, they just don't want to. Well, okay, but I'm still wondering about that, like... I don't know, like, there's something going on. There's something happening, like, with the elves and demon thing. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's just because the elves pose a threat to the demons, or, like, it's some mysterious... I don't know, man. I still think there's something sus about everything going on. You know what I mean? Oh! Flamme got old, too! Like, I guess I should have expected that, but, like, in the flashbacks that we saw, she was young, so it never occurred to me... I guess she is human. She has human ears, but I just kind of thought she was, like... special, you know? Only... Oh. Yeah, well, yes! I like a good revenge show, which makes me happy that now we've got here, because I didn't know that it was gonna have that vibe, you know? I like my Code Geasses and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. Oh, oh, that's a spell that she showed off in an earlier episode to Hamel, right? Oh, I love that. Oh. Oh, and like this is what started Frieren's interest for like the little spells, you know? Okay. Yes. But they have, right? That was the whole thing about the adventure with Hamel and them. Didn't they defeat the Demon King? Wasn't that the whole point? But like, I guess the demons are still trying to reorganize. Like, even if you defeat the king, you know, somebody else will just take their place. So maybe that's what it is. Damn, she never said that you had to live, like, literally outside in the snow, though, girl. Oh. So now I wonder how, like, she found Hamel and everything. Oh, okay, she made herself a house. I love that. Oh my god, what is this? Oh, interesting. Mm-hmm. Aha! See? Okay, so this is what she was trying to, like... Just a feeling? Ah! Oh my god! What the fuck? Oh no! Yeah! Oh, I gotta pause and look at all those images later. Oh my goodness! Oh, okay. Well, that's an interesting visual. Look at all, like, the little orbs. Like, what's going on with that? Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Yes, so I was right. See, she's so cooked. She's so cooked. Oh man, this girl is so fucked. Oh my god, but like Flamme was like 500 years old, right? Oh man. Okay? Oh my god, I love this though. Like, 'cause this is so, like, not backwards, but it's the reverse of what you think, because it would have been more suspenseful if this happened first and then the flashback, but we already know that Frieren's a bad bitch, right? So, like... Right? Ah! Oh my god, guys! Oh! Oh! Oh my god, they're so funny! Oh! Yeah! Oh my god, so it's natural! You wouldn't notice! Oh my god, they really don't get it! I mean, it's stupid until this happens, like, you know what I mean? Like... Oh, man! Oh, shit! Yeah! Over 1,000 fucking years, bro! Let's go! Oh my god! This was so satisfying! Like, this is fucking crazy! Oh, good lord! Yeah! Okay, so I guess this was the extent of the deception. Ah! That's fucked up! I was just guessing! Oh my god! Like, this is kind of fucked up! Oh my god! Like, I could see it coming. I knew it was gonna happen just based off of, like, oh, well, the scale lets you control people. That's what makes the most logical sense. But, like, the fact that she did it, I don't know. I think it's so interesting now because, I don't know, like, I guess the idea is that Frieren has, like, a just reason to go after the demons, right? Like, part of it is revenge. But I do wonder, like, I still wonder about that thing that I've been saying, is that, like, 'cause that's, like, I don't know, 'cause that is cruelty, but is it, like, deserved cruelty, you know what I mean? Or is, like, Frieren just as cruel? Like, is there something, like, that you need to be the monster to defeat the monsters? I don't know. I feel like that there's still more going on. I mean, now we have the thing about the elves, which I'm assuming is just, like, the demons kind of knew that if anybody was going to counter them one day, it wouldn't be the human mages, but it would probably be the elves, because the elves can live, you know, over 1,000 years, apparently. So yeah, like, I just feel like that there's still something going on. I wouldn't be surprised if they reveal that somehow they're, like, offshoots of each other, basically. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if there's this idea that, like, the demons and the elves have the same common ancestor, and the elves are just a group of demons that didn't comply, like, with the demon way of life or something. Like, that's what I'd sort of think. Something like that. Okay, I wonder if that, like, oh, you're traveling to heaven thing is, like, Stark is, like, on his deathbed right now and he's seeing, I don't know, but he wouldn't be seeing Ison, right? Because Ison is still alive, so I don't know who he would be seeing actually, but I was like, oh, is it Stark having one of those visions like you have when you're about to die? I'm not sure though, but yeah, this was a really good episode. I think that I really like Frieren's backstory. I mean, we don't even know though. We still don't know. Like, my inclination is that was still a human village that Frieren happened to be living in, and so there may be something that goes even further, because she said that she hates the demons and she wants them all to die and they took everything from her, but I don't actually think that village is them, like, when they took everything from her. I think that that's probably when Frieren started traveling alone after whatever happened, like, to her actual family. Because, like, I don't know, like, there's just something about that scene where, oh my god, there's something about that scene where I'm not fully convinced that Frieren, like, that was an elf village and that those were elves. I think that Frieren's family was probably killed closer to 1,000 years ago by the demons, and she's had a vendetta ever since, and she's lived among humans ever since and tried her best to protect them and grow stronger. And then Flamme comes in, 500 years ago? So we still have, 500 years of Frieren time unaccounted for, because if Flamme starts training Frieren 500 years ago, that means that Frieren has been in hiding until 80 years ago, which was Hamel. So that's only 500 years. But we still have a pre-Flamme time span to account for, basically. And so Frieren could have lost her family in there, too. So yeah, I really have an inclination that there's a closer connection with the demons and elves than we think. I don't know, because there's just so many similarities with what they're trying to build up in terms of, arrogance, and, there's the foil, obviously, that the elves and the humans can hide their mana, right, but then the demons can't, or that they don't, but I feel like that, I don't know, I feel like there's still something going on. I love Hamel saying the exact same thing that Frieren said to Flamme, that was just so good, I wonder if that's just, if it is just a feeling, or if it's something else, if it's something else, if it's some, I don't know, instinct, trainable instinct, right? Did Flamme, or I guess Frieren said just an instinct, Frieren said just a feeling to Flamme, but I wonder if that means that there's some hidden aspect of Hamel, basically, that we didn't learn about yet. Or is it just, fate, basically? is it just history repeating itself? It's just sort of a phrase, it's just intuition that Frieren and Hamel both had, whereas Frieren had it about Flamme, Hamel felt it about Frieren, or is it a mysterious, they're a tangible thing? Hamel had this training so he could tell that Frieren was more powerful than she said. Or was it just even Hamel thinking strategically, why would a mediocre mage be hiding out in the woods and not wanting anyone to find her? If it was just logic or kind of cunning to assume that something more was going on with Frieren. But yeah, that was a great episode. I also love the comparison of, wealth and status and clothing to the magic and to the mana. Yeah, the thing about Aura, I kind of predicted that was gonna happen just based on what I was seeing. It didn't make it any less shocking, though, because it's just so, I'm still rooting for Frieren. I hope you guys don't take this as Frieren slander, right? Because I'm not trying to slander her. I love characters like this. I love the characters that are going after revenge. It's just interesting because I would say, Lelouch from Code Geass, he knows he's a bad person, right? He knows he's using, the rebellion and everything. Oh god, I can't remember what the group name is called anymore. The people, the freedom fighters, he's basically using them, and he never tells them that he's a Britannia, son or prince or whatever, right? And so that's a whole big thing, is that he was just using them all along for his own ends. But, Lelouch knows he's a bad person. My thing about Frieren, though, is, that was very callous behavior. However, I don't know, does Frieren think that she's justified? Are we, the viewer, supposed to think that she's justified? Because I'm not saying that it was wrong, but that was very extreme. That was a very extreme, I guess, for all of the people, though, that Aura had killed. But it was, I don't know, you could tell that it was personal, I guess, but there's a difference between, you are my enemy, but I'm killing you in an honorable way, I guess, and then, something that, I feel like Frieren got personal satisfaction from seeing that, and that's the difference. Frieren could have just blasted her, right? After gaining control of her. She didn't need to have Aura cut off her own head, so I really am curious as to what people think about this moment, because I don't think that there's, a right and wrong interpretation, but I wonder if I'm, close or, off base, or, I don't know, it's hard, too, because, so Crunchyroll got into some, thing, I don't know exactly what happened, I think that they were, I don't know. I don't want to say in case, like, they come after me, but, like, something happened, and you can look it up and look into it, I guess, and they disabled the comments on their website. So, unfortunately, what I used to do when I watched reactions, at least a couple months ago, is that I would watch the reaction, and then I would go into the comments and see what people are saying. But they disabled comments not just on the specific anime that was garnering criticism, but they turned comments off on their entire website. And so, you know, usually, because obviously I record reactions in bulk and stuff, I can't see what you guys think right away, and then, you know, sometimes I get 4 episodes later and then I see the comments on episode 10 and I'm like, oh well, fuck, right? So I can't really, you know, gauge what people thought, but I'm so curious about what people think, because to me there's so much brutality in that, but I don't know if Frieren, like, does Frieren think that she's a monster? Like, does she know that she's cruel? But I mean, I guess that's what Flamme says too, like, we have to be unfair because the demons fight dirty, but like, at that point, Frieren's already in control and she still chooses to do something that is not ruthless but cruelty. It's also reminding me of, like, Epic the Musical, because Epic the Musical also has that theme. Like, Odysseus being too nice and too merciful versus the middle ground versus too cruel, right? Like, there's a thing in the musical, like, ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves, right? I don't know if I'd categorize what Frieren did as ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. That's just what I'm thinking about. And I'm like, okay, so ruthlessness is mercy is like the middle road between being so merciful that you're stupid, and then on the other end being so, like, being cruel, so having, like, cruelty without any mercy. And so when I kind of look at this, I'm like, well, what does Frieren think? Was this justified, or does this veer into just, like, cruelty is basically what I'm thinking. Anyway, and so, like, that's something that the epic, like, Odysseus, at least in this version or retelling of the epic, that's what he is struggling with the idea of, because as soon as one method doesn't work, like, as soon as mercy, like, just straight kindness and having mercy to your enemies doesn't work, he bounces back to, like, the opposite end of the same extreme, which is being intensely cruel. And, like, that is not what Athena was telling him to do. Athena was telling him to use his brain and judge what was best for each particular situation. And so I guess just applying that again to what I'm saying about Frieren, I'm like, was this just the best thing to do? Like, the best course of action, or did this come from a place of personal satisfaction and revenge? And does that change, like, the moral standing of the action or how just it was? Because obviously this demon killed a lot of people, but was this justice for those people, or was that Frieren, like, again, taking a personal satisfaction from it? And that's why I think that in the future, we're going to get some sort of, like, there has to be a shoe dropping with all the parallels they made between Frieren and the other demons, because I can't see them just, like, leaving that plot line to hang. I don't know. Like, I just don't know. I don't know if maybe I read too much into it and it's not intentional, but it's still that smile from the other episode. How you see that Frieren is also excited to do violence like the demon guy is. I don't know. It's just a framing of certain things. Not disturbs me, that's not the right word, but I'm like, like, is this as clear cut as the show is making it, where it's like, oh, well, the demons are monsters and that's just kind of that? Or is there some mysterious third thing going on? I feel like the elves are just, now I'm, like, casting suspicion. I kind of fuck with that idea, though, that the elves are just demons that evolve differently. Because they do talk about, like, evolution in this world, kind of, like, not like as an exact science, but they've talked about it more, like, it's not like the demons just sort of spawned one day. They talk about the idea that the demons learned to speak by mimicking, like, they started to learn words that get a human's attention. It's kind of like, I think I said this a couple of weeks ago, but I heard, I don't know if this is true, but cats only meow to humans. They don't meow to other cats. Like, that's something cats have learned to do and mimic the crying of a baby, so we will come, like, you know, give them attention or whatever. And cats, like, it's not like they learned to do it all at the same time, but the cats that survived were the ones that meowed, and so that they reproduce, and then those cats meow. Like, it's like one of those things, right? Like, it's complicated. It happens over, like, hundreds of thousands of whatever of years and stuff. So I'm wondering, like, are the elves and the demons, like, do they have the same ancestor? is maybe all of them the same. Like, maybe the demons and the humans and the elves are all the same. I mean, the elves look very human-like. The demons look very human-like, too, sometimes, you know, other than their little costumes and the masks that they have. So, like, what if there is a common ancestor between them all, and they're just all offshoots of each other? I don't know. I'm just thinking, I'm cooking, I'm burning the food. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for attending Calxiyn's Royal Court. If you want to see these episodes early, you can check out the Patreon, but thank you again to the commissioner. If you're interested in commissions, you can check out Ko-fi. But that is all from me for today. I will see you in the next one. Bye!